안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamran. I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in their Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Home Sweet Home, Episode 2, with G-Dragon featuring Taeyang and Daesung.
Yay! So this is behind the scenes. I feel like we had to put a pause on this because of Christmas content, but it feels like it's been too long, so we wanted to, even though it's technically still the month of December, although that being said, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to get around to editing this and posting it because we're going out of town and then it's New Year's and all the things, but so it may not be December by the time you see this, but it might still be, but we just needed to get some G-Dragon, Taeyang.
So was this like behind the scenes show that he was doing in kind of like not prerequisite, but like talk show?
If I'm not mistaken, the first episode ended leading up to the Mama performance. And so it was all the stuff leading up to them deciding to, when he performed at Taeyang's concert, him and Daesung, and it literally ended like with them going on stage at Mama. So
and they were talking about when to release. Like they didn't want to do Home Sweet Home without anyone having heard it just live on the stage. And so they were talking about releasing it early.
And so they did.
Or like mixed reviews.
I think he wanted to release it without, or he wanted to do it without releasing it. And Taeyang and Daesung both felt that like it should be released first and then
maybe give them an idea of what it is.
So, all right.
I love that he like went with their opinions though too. Like, to me that shows characteristics really of a good leader. Like he's listening and he's taking their opinions to heart and he's considering all the things, and I love that.
And so many times we ask others' opinions, excuse me, but we've already made up our mind about what we're going to do. So it's just kind of a formality, and I think leaders do that a lot. And so it is really cool that not only is he interested in their opinions, but he's genuinely interested in their opinions and followed through with it. So that's the kind of leader he is. So, all right, I cannot wait to see this. Here we go.
너무 줌이야. 어떻게? 내일 됐어.
Yeah, but now you're not in focus.
그래서 전 알아봤어요. 마마 잘 하려면 오늘부터 흥을 올려야 된다고요.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
His fingernail colors, other than like this lime one, totally matches TOP's.
Like their nails are both painted the same?
Yeah, like in
시작한 곳이에요. 그래서 영배사는
Squid Games.
Really?
활동할 때 지 혼자 그 건강 챙기고 살 빼면서.
Okay, so they're in Japan because weren't the mamas in Japan?
It said they were in Osaka.
먹으면서 뭘 영배는 원초적이야. 주동치 같아. 웃기긴 웃겨요. 분명히 이따가 보실 건데.
Youngbei is Taeyang, right?
Yes.
정확히 똑같이 합니다. 아 여기 또 말로 여러분들 느끼시겠지만 지금 약간 대기가 떨어져서 뒤를 하나 더 이렇게 하니까 진짜로 찹쌀이네.
A real street vendor. I'm kind of getting Ajima vibes.
I know, I was going to say. Ajuma?
그냥 마지막에 갖고 와. 주인공이니까.
Because I'm the real deal.
There's Youngbei.
내가 정확히 말했지. 보자마자 지방령. 얘는 뻔해. 이거 한
He's so obvious. Where's Daesung?
지방령. 말로 매.
Oh, I didn't realize his suit wasn't white. Or was it just the lighting?
여기 건물주 같지 않아? 안녕하세요.
I love that you really get to see his character. Yes. They were like the Charlie's Angels.
They were. Has a
That
big
looks
bed.
so
It looks
comfy.
So comfortable. A glass of milk
Yep, every morning he drinks a glass of milk.
to grow big and tall.
이정만
I think he's past that point.
2개씩 시키거든요. 사이즈로 미팅 사이즈로 이게 점점
Why 2 sizes?
I don't know. Maybe in case one doesn't fit right.
Oh, Hoshi!
I did see this.
I wouldn't say well. So cute.
Don't pull that. And that just shows his sincerity, and I just,
I can't help feeling a TOP influence in this, how they're putting that overlay to make it look like it's disrupted.
Oh.
Remember when
Yeah,
it was that
the video?
Because the first one wasn't like this, I don't think. And because he's not at the performance, but he kind of is.
GD does everything deliberately.
I wonder if this is how it sounds to him in the moment.
Probably,
Muffled.
like, just the
Overwhelming.
adrenaline, the overwhelmingness, the environment, just all the things. Being like anxious and nervous to like perform.
Crowned himself king.
He is the king.
He
He's
is.
the king of K-pop.
Maybe now we get to see how it was actually shot.
잘할 수 있을까?
And we saw that was pre-recorded.
Yeah, but we figured it would be because you see him like walking down the stage.
Yeah, but I wondered if this was pre-recorded and somehow the other one was
gotcha.
shot live.
Oh, I love all the yellow. Look how much yellow there is. I wonder if like they were able to like sync other light sticks with
Yeah,
just the
certainly
colors.
seems like it. Yeah.
It totally seemed like it.
And I thought like light sticks weren't allowed at Mama's. I thought they stopped.
Or do
them.
they have a special light stick that you have to purchase just for mamas? I mean, no, because
That's a
that's
bang bong
definitely
right
big
there.
bang.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Why aren't we seeing anything with Daesung? We didn't see him greet him when he got there. We didn't see him after the performance. Oh, so There's Daesung.
There's Daesung.
뭐가 나오는 거 누가 나오는 거? 한 명씩 나와! 지금 겨울이잖아. 겨울이 가고 또 봄이 찾아오죠.
It shouldn't have been winter then.
아이고.
I mean, in Korea, it already snowed, so it probably feels like winter.
Does winter begin universally though?
Oh,
In the
that's a
same
good
hemisphere?
question.
No.
I don't know.
'Cause I think it's the same in the northern hemisphere.
Aw, expressing my deep gratitude for everyone involved in the Mama Award.
Once we get in Starbucks, it's definitely Christmas time. So good. So good. That was really cool to see that little, like, I'm not sure we like saw a whole lot of content. Like, it felt more like just moments.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to string it all together unless you already know kind of what's happening. But there wasn't a lot of Daesung. Like, it literally was just him in that moment. You didn't see him greeting him. You didn't see, I mean, he was rehearsing and you saw him in the performance, but like where we got to see, you know, Taeyang
Just the
come up,
interactions.
yeah, there was nothing there. So I mean, I wonder if he had, you know, late because the schedule's getting there or something. And then, so there just wasn't anything with him being greeted. But that was kind of interesting that they made a point to show you Taeyang arriving.
Well, and I think
And then
part of that
saying
was
goodbye
because
as well, but we didn't see that with Daesung.
of the comment he made at the diner or like the bistro about like how Youngbae would like greet you and be like, "Come, follow me," kind of thing. And so he
right.
wanted to maybe prove that
He was
true.
right in saying that. Yeah, maybe. And they just cut Daesung out
He cut
entirely.
Daesung out.
He's the maknae now. There is no need to include him. Well, out of the three of them, he's the youngest.
That's
isn't he?
true. Of the three.
Just the three of them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. Just out of the three of them, he's the youngest. So he takes all the crap now. Sorry, Daesung. But no, that's just.
I don't
you
know.
can't
I feel
help
like
but
he
get
gives it
excited.
as much as he takes
He
it.
needs to be able
Case
to.
in
I think
point, like he was the one coming out with like the Korean, like the
I
kung fu
think
moves.
if you're going to be the maknae in a K-pop group, you've got to be able to give it as good as you get it, because there's just so
it's
much
true.
that forces you to be submissive and respectful and honor. And I get it; that's totally part of their culture, and I'm not knocking it at all. But I feel like most
years,
of the maknaes.
Hyungs,
But I feel like the
level of
maknaes
just
can
relationship.
really give it back, especially when they have more of an equal relationship. Like, I've seen Dino, who probably has it the worst out of any maknae in K-pop, being like the youngest of so many Hyungs. I mean, maybe Super Junior, the original like number.
Yeah, they were
but there
originally
aren't-
15.
There aren't too many that like beat 17 in numbers. And he'll tell you every single one of them like insists like they play the Hyung role. Like he's always the youngest and treated like he's the youngest. But he can
youngest.
give it as good, just as well. I mean, because he is asked like, "How do you feel about this?" And he'll be like, you know, I'm like, honestly,
facial
you
expressions
know,
are
like
great, though.
he doesn't hold anything back. So I think Daesung will be like that as well.
Oh yeah,
So,
I could see that.
oh,
I feel like they've been together for so long, though.
Yeah.
Like to pull the maknae card.
we'll see how it all goes. I don't know. That reminds me of the one we watched with him and TOP, and like when people left.
Oh yeah,
You
jumping
know?
on his back. The camping episode.
And then he'd be like, "Don't hurt me!
Yuck!"
Don't hurt me!" So that's a lot of fun, and it's just I can't help but getting excited, like seeing all that stuff coming together with like GD and like walking out and all the fans.
Well, and I
like,
love the
cheering
little
and-
nods that he does to like the other members who aren't
Mm-hmm.
still part of Big Bang technically. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's very much OT5, and you see this in these videos, and you see like his relationship with just people in general, and it's so like it's very humbling to just realize, you know, what he goes through regularly.
Yeah, but then you also do see that like shyness and that kind of like awkwardness. Like his interaction with Hoshi was a little bit awkward because we were very familiar with Hoshi. We're big fans of 17, and Hoshi is like larger than life himself.
Yes.
And so to see the two of them together, it was a little bit like, oh, okay, you know, it's that like your idol's idol is my idol kind of thing. Like we happen to like them both, but it was a little bit awkward when you see someone that like I'll see people who see K-pop idols on the street and then they're like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to talk to them. I'd be like,
I did see a TikTok of someone who ran into, it was GD at a restaurant that she worked at.
oh my gosh.
And she was like, she got his autograph and he bowed again to her, like, which I just think is so sweet. Like, it's so endearing. It's very humbling. And it's just so, it shows not only like his personality, but also his professionalism.
And his appreciation, for that he got where he was, not only because of his hard work and because of the group he was a part of, but also because of fans. I mean, I think K-pop, like they acknowledge that more than any music genre out there, that they are where they are because of their fan base. And so that's very cool of him to bow to her. So
it was so sweet.
Wow. So very excited. I believe there's at least another part out there, so we will put that on our list. After our New Year break, we will make sure to react to it. So if you are enjoying taking a look at GD behind the scenes, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so they can see more of the content as it's coming out, and let us know what it is you're excited to take a look at and what we should be taking a look at next. I'm not even sure what all is out there at this point for GD, if there's been more that's come out that we maybe have missed. So, or Taeyang or Daesung or any of Big Bang. We are never too busy to take a look at Big Bang. So let us know what you want us to take a look at. And if you like dramas,
like Squid Games 2, y'all, that just came out.
I say yay like I'm going to watch it.
I watched it.
Totally support it from afar.
Binged it all in like one night.
Scary.
Like, it's fabulous. It's only 7 episodes.
Oh, okay.
One, so it wasn't
That's doable.
I don't think it was as long as the last one. I think the last one was 10.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
I think it was 10, but still quite enjoyable. Loved it. And TOP does a phenomenal job, like just portraying the bad guy with his same characteristics of just Choi Sung-hyun.
Is that a spoiler alert? Did we know he was the bad guy?
Yes, you know he's the bad guy. From the trailers, you know he's the bad guy.
I wasn't sure if it was like a Saw kind of moment where I haven't seen Saw either, but I've heard like you don't find out the bad guy until like the very end or whatever. So
he's not the real bad guy, but yeah, he's portrayed as the bad guy.
Gotcha.
Such a good watch. You need to check it out.
Maybe we'll have a review of it coming out.
You will.
Okay.
So make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas you need to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Save the trauma of a bad drama. Until next time. Annyeong.